Hey, let's talk about follow-up and how you follow up with a seller. So your follow-up procedure is really the process by which you're going to be able to help sellers get in position to actually sell for top dollar. Most agents don't have a really set follow-up program, and I want you to not be like most agents. I want you to adopt a really consistent, rigid follow-up plan. Now, it doesn't mean that the seller is going to be rigid. It means you're going to be rigid in meaning consistent with how you're delivering your follow-up. So this starts with setting expectations at the seller's house when you've just taken the listing. So that setting expectations conversation will go something like this. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I'm super excited to be your listing agent and really start working with you. We're going to get your home sold. One of the things I like to do is to do a follow-up call every week, and I want to give you a complete update on what's happening. What that's going to look like is I'm going to talk to you about the virtual showings that have occurred, how many people have looked at your house online. We'll talk about the actual showings, the physical showings that have occurred. I'm going to be looking for feedback from those agents. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't, but I'm going to be looking for it from everybody. And then third, I'm going to also be updating you on your peer group. And what your peer group is the people that have homes for sale just like you, and what's happening with them. Are they doing price reductions? Do they go pending? Do they get closed? And also any new listings that hit the market that are similar to ours. So that's what our weekly call is going to look like. I'm also going to give you a physical report. I'm going to email it to you every week as well. Now, I do that on Monday mornings or Monday afternoons. What's better for you? Now, I'm going to set the expectation. By the way, by doing this, if they're going to need to talk to me, when do you think they're going to wait? They're going to wait till Mondays to talk to me. They're probably not going to call me all week unless it's an emergency. So now because I know I'm going to call them every Monday, I'm batching my work. I'm going to be much more efficient, much more effective by doing this, right? And then when I make the call, what I'm going to say is exactly what I just said. I'm going to say, hey, good news, guys. We had 48 virtual showings. And why do I talk about virtual showings, by the way? If I don't talk about virtual showings, people that looked at the listing details, what they're going to miss out is that my marketing's working, right? If they only have 2 physical showings, they may think, oh, your marketing's not working. But if I say we had 48 virtual showings, we had 4 actual physical showings, that's a real indication that my marketing's working. See, I got to include the virtual showing conversation, right? We had 4 actual showings, and I got feedback from 2 of those folks. Both of them did express some concern about the floors in the house. We talked about that when we listed the property. They felt like the floors need to be updated. I know we've done an allowance, but some people can't get past it just visually. Buyers have a hard time visualizing. So that was the comment they made. One of the buyers did purchase another property, and I'm going to send you the link on the property they actually purchased. Actually, similar pricing. It did have a little bit more upgraded flooring, I will say. And then we had one more new listing hit the market that was similar to ours that came in a little bit under our list price. And then we had one of our peer group go pending as well. So, based on what I'm seeing, I think we're still competitive. If we want to meet the market, the one thing we could do is consider changing the flooring out, or maybe make a price adjustment so we get a little bit more competitive and we're maybe a little bit better positioned to attract some buyers. But your call, your decision making. Now, every week it's going to be the same thing. It's your call, it's your decision. Here's what you can do, here's what you cannot do. But now I'm pushing the responsibility of getting this property sold towards them. They control the condition, they control the price. I just control the marketing. So 2/3 of the responsibility of getting this home sold rests on their shoulders, not mine. I've got to make sure they feel the pressure, they feel the weight of that in a gentle but real way. I get comfortable with uncomfortable conversations. That's what they want from us, and they will truly appreciate you really having that really open communication, open dialogue with them. Now, some of them might actually start ducking your calls and not taking your call, and that's okay. That means you're really doing your job, okay? So if you like that idea, you want more like it, join us over at eRealEstateCoach.com. We've got a ton of ways to follow up with your clients and really take your relationships to a whole nother level so you earn referrals. And we've done this with a coaching program we call The Path. It's 20 straight weeks of coaching with me every single day for 20 weeks, combined with hundreds of downloads, texts and scripts and forms and dialogues and checklists. And then we give you marketing assets to use on social media that are absolutely beautiful. We give you 3 live coaching sessions every single week and much, much more. And it's one of the most affordable coaching programs in the country. First 2 weeks is free. And after that, it's one of the most affordable coaching programs, again, in the country. Love to see you on it. Have a great day and good selling.